Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4 Golden. Last time we did a bunch of questing stuff and now we're hanging out in the steamy bathhouse. As you can see here, I'm at the second level. We did get there last time. We didn't go any much further than this. So this time we're going to be going through a few of these levels and experiencing some... Oh good, almost missed that guy. Alright, and here we have the daring Gigas. He's strong against physical attacks and doesn't have any weaknesses. So let's start by decreasing his defense. You'll note that I'm all healed up. I went ahead and did that before I wandered in here. Let's see, let's use Courage. There we go. Doing plenty of damage. We'll want to use any of the... Oh, no, that sucked. We'll want to use our elemental attacks to help take this guy down. These guys are pretty strong, and in groups of 2 or more, they can cast some buffs on themselves, especially to up their critical attacks, so that's really bad. Alright, let's see what we got here. So, we've got 3 tries left. Let's go ahead and lose a dealt card. And we'll get the rest of them. Awesome. I don't think we've seen that lose a dealt card before. There's another one too that will make you lose a card that you've already selected. Alright, we got a proof of spirit from those guys. We really want to... I'm playing on normal, but ooh, here's another enemy. This is the Wealthy Hands. They're strong against everything, unfortunately, so we'll want to... Let's see here, what do we want to cast on these guys? I'm gonna go ahead and use Garu on this guy. Since they're since they're strong against everything, and they actually are null against light and dark, so you can't instant kill them. I'm gonna go ahead and decrease this guy's defense. Hopefully they won't run from me, that's always a risk. I'm gonna go ahead and cast the multi-targeting ice attack. Yeah, they're really tough. I'm gonna cast the multi-targeting fire attack, trying to get a little bit of hit points down. You see they resist everything. I believe that actually silences your guys. I'm gonna go ahead and use Bash here. All physical attacks use, I think all physical attacks use HP. As you can see on the right side there, uses 20 HP. This is Double Fangs, this does 2 attacks. So that's really good. For some reason it's not showing these as resistant, so that's really good. I don't believe that Yukiko learns any physical attacks right away, so... I think I wasn't even looking. He wasn't even looking and he still missed. I don't think these guys can be panicked, unfortunately, so I'm not really aiming for that. That's not good. So you'll notice that, well, you notice that I was panicked there, and he did wake up hit on me. That can be really, really bad on your party, so we want to make sure that we get rid of that as quickly as possible. So let's see here. This guy does not have his defense lowered, so let's go ahead and do that. When you use Soul Cracker on him, we'll heal up after this battle.
One enemy! Fight! Fight! Fight!
Of course, not if
so persistent.
Oh.
Come on!
Wow, Yosuke's really on top of it today. I think one of your party members, when you go into... It's not that one, Double Things. When you go into panic mode, they actually like physically whack you pretty good, so... Go ahead and use Spellcracker. I'm really hoping this guy doesn't run. Let's see if we attack this guy without this. Oh no, he's actually not resistant to physical. Oh, he ran. Dang it. So my notes are still wrong. Those guys are not weak to... are not strong against physical, so we can go ahead and use physical attacks against them. I can note that in my notes. Alright, we get a ton of experience and a ton of money for that. That's really why we want to defeat those guys.
Another level for me!
Jiraiya leveled up. Alright, and he learns Magaru. So Magaru deals light wind to all foes. We definitely want to get that. I'm gonna go ahead and replace Daya. We don't necessarily need that on Yosuke anymore now that we have Mikiko. And all of our party members will be with us continuously. Alright, so she doesn't learn her next attack, or her next attack until level 21. Nobody else leveled up, unfortunately. So real quick here, I'm gonna go ahead and just heal. I'm gonna use Medea. Heals everybody. No big deal. It's really good to get those, because like I said, that's 5,000 yen out of that, so that was really good. Alright, that was just a daring Gigas. There we go. I can totally English today. Alright, after that battle we got the Pool persona. So, there he is. He is... Oh, I actually don't want to have him equipped, sorry. He's a Death persona, which is good because we'll be eventually doing the Death questline. Alright, there's Social Link, excuse me. Alright, let's keep going here. Alright, we have a couple new enemies here.
There are 2 enemies! Hang in there!
We've got the Dancing Hand. The Dancing Hands are not on my list. Seriously? Oh, they're there. They are strong against fire, ice, electricity, and wind. So you'll want to use physical attacks against them. And then we have Nizam Beast. And these guys... they don't have any weaknesses, but they're extremely strong, so we're going to go ahead and we want to take them out as quickly as we possibly can.
Persona! Someone else's turn.
This is probably going to hurt. Yeah, I knew that was going to hurt. Okay. So let's go ahead and use Rakunda on the Beast first. His defense down. Even though the Dancing Hand is strong against the elemental attacks, we still want to use those because we can get more attacks on both of them. And I'm losing my voice for some reason. Sorry about that.
Counting on you.
We're doing a decent amount of damage against them, so
Some thick skin.
that's bad.
Oh, Chie-chan, that was beautiful.
You'll note that Yukiko is down. That is not good. That is also not good. Rampage does, I think, 3 to 5 attacks on each person. Yeah, you'll note that she's not in the background, so she won't be getting experience. Certainly is unfortunate. Alright, we have a couple new personas here. We got Eligor. So let me mark that down what we got here. That's a chariot persona, so we can go ahead and replace one of the chariot personas. And Oberon, I'm guessing. Is she not on my list? Interesting. Oh, there she is. She's an Emperor persona. There we go. We'll go ahead and replace the Death one. We don't need those right now. We just want to get them into our list. Alright. So let's go ahead and get this box. Okay, well that was a bad choice of actions. I didn't think there was going to be a shadow in there. That was just some bribed fuzz and some of the, what are those guys called? Basalts? Yeah, those guys. Let's go ahead and heal up the party a little bit here. That was just not good. But we're alright, we're doing fine. Let's get this item. Okay. firecracker, very useful. We'll actually probably be selling a number of those items in the future. I don't generally use them unless my SP gets low, and I try not to let that happen. So let's see here. We got a couple areas we haven't been in yet. Unfortunately, the map changes each time, so you never really know where things are going to be at. Alright, we found the stairs, but we're not going to move on right away. We definitely want to clear this out. Alright, after that battle, we got the Persona Barion. I'm guessing how it's pronounced. It's an imp. Very creepy looking. And she leveled up there, so let's go ahead and grab this physical mirror. Physical mirrors, you'll want to hold on to these guys because they're pretty good. Yeah, they reflect physical attacks one time for one enemy. There's a couple different items that we can get that are buffs. I believe one is called the Diamond Shield. That was rough. For some reason that battle ended up getting a enemy advantage instead of a non-enemy advantage. I also have a void encounter, so if we run across any red enemies, I may be able to get a back attack on them. Surprise attack. Player advantage. Here we go. Go ahead and take this guy out. Simple battle, no big deal. Alright, nothing exciting there. Let's go ahead and grab this. Fight this. After that, I lost my shuffle time, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and heal everybody up real quick. We kind of got owned a little bit there. The Daring Gigases can do about 100 damage per hit right now on you. Probably wrong me. Oh, what's going on? Did you just get goosebumps? Okay. Something is on this floor, huh? Alright, let's go find out what it is. Alright, after that battle, our Persona Archangel no longer has anything else it can learn. Its level 15 skill was Survive Dark, which at this point in time in the game I don't think it's really that necessary. I mean, Archangel is weak to darkness, but I don't think we've encountered any enemies that can cast darkness on us as of right now. I think there's a couple enemies, but it's hard to hit anyway, and I think I've only had it hit out of the, like 3 times I've played this. I think it's only hit once I can think of, and there's a couple items that actually protect you against that later in the game, and that's the only time I've really encountered that. So, because yeah, we're gonna go ahead and enter the store. Because the fact that Archangel has learned its final skill, we'll be doing some
There he is!
Kanji!
different stuff once we get out of here. Oh, look, it's Kanji.
Oh, my, thank you for your undivided attention.
That's disturbing.
At last, I've penetrated the facility. These images are coming to you live from inside this steamy paradise. But I've yet to have any charming encounters. Could this hot fog be the cause? It's like steam rising from sweat. My body's tingling with excitement.
I don't know if I should mark this as a little sexual here.
Crap, this is so wrong in so many ways.
I remember it being kind of like this on Yukiko's show, too. No, it wasn't like this.
It was exactly like this.
Those voices again. Wait, are they louder this time?
These voices. I was wondering whose they could be since it's only the victim in here. Is it the people watching outside?
That's a little weird.
You mean everybody who's watching the Midnight Channel? They're reacting to the show? Yikes! If people are watching Kanji-kun now, he's gonna be a legend in a way he never intended.
Well, it's really his shadow, not him. But normal people won't know that.
The shadows
Voices
are getting really restless.
Voices are very loud.
That elusive thing I truly yearn for. Will I finally find it here?
What is that
Well
laugh?
then, onward and deeper to reach further realms of romance. Let's get going, damn it!
Calm down there. That voice did not match that
Kanji-kun!
face.
That was his other self. It's trying to reveal his hidden feelings. It seems much worse than that time with Yuki-chan's shadow. At this rate, it might end up getting bare naked.
Really? Is it time to be making jokes?
Bare naked? Oh man, here it comes. Was I supposed to laugh?
Ouch. Oh, Teddy, your jokes aren't funny. Alright. Let's keep going here, shall we? At the end of this floor, I'm going to go ahead and jump out to heal. Make sure that we stay at a relatively decent level with our SP. Oh, let's take a step back here. Got 2 enemies, one on the left, one on the right. Let's go ahead and take this guy out first. Alright, that battle was just some monopolizing cupids, nothing big. Let's go this way to start with. Oh, this is a locked door. Alright, well let's keep going then. We will run across many locked doors as we progress through the story. Alright, 3 go-homes on that one, that's fantastic. I'm still gonna call them go-homes. I still don't know what they're actually stands for, but that's alright. Random thought as we're going through the dungeon, one of the most unfortunate things I think about many of these games is the fact that the main character is always male. I rather enjoyed in Persona 3 where you could play as a woman. I think it's the I don't know if it's the Vita only version of that. But you get to play as a woman and you can, you know, date the guys, and the story's the same, but there's some different little bits of it, you know, where you obviously are dating the guys and they don't react the same to you, and just stuff like that. And I really enjoyed that. I know it's a personal opinion, I just like the option of being able to choose either gender to play games. You know, to have a male or female as the main character, and I've played both. I think it's a lot of fun to be able to have, you know, like the same story, but have it be slightly different. I'm actually going to show this battle off, because these guys are a pain, and you know that they just did 105 damage to Kiko over there? Yeah. That is not good. Let's go ahead and just whack these guys.
Thick skin.
2 enemies left!
We definitely need to heal. I think my guys were all down a little bit. Well, I guess not, I think it was just a Kiko. I thought they were all down a little bit. Oh, she is running low on SP there. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. That's not good.
This isn't good!
No. This is the unfortunate part. They have a, I think it's,
Yuki-chan, that was lovely!
It's Rebellion, I think, that they can cast on each other. And it ups their critical hit rate, which is just bad.
You're gonna pay, damn it!
You will note that the TV screen around the battle turns red. I don't know if you guys saw that, but that basically means, oh crap, you're screwed. Let's go ahead and get these guys. I don't really want that persona. Anything new? Nothing new. Okay. I think we've got all the personas that we can possibly get right now on these floors, so I'm just gonna release them. Yeah, those daring guys are a pain. Let's go ahead and use that. I'm gonna go ahead and just use Dia on those guys. Okay. And here we get some beads. The beads, I don't know if we've gotten those before. Yeah, fully restores allies HP. That can be really, really useful if you're in a boss battle and you're not doing well, so hopefully we won't have that problem. This. Yeah, we did, okay. Just making sure. I got a little confused there. It happens. Let's get this guy out of the way. Oh, exciting. We've been fighting a lot of the monopolizing cupids, which is fine. They're all weak against eyes, so once you get to Chie's turn, you just kind of stomp them out. Oh boy. Alright, we have a new enemy.
There are 2 enemies! Hang in there!
That was bad. Alright, so these guys are the Tranquil idols. They are weak against darkness. We don't have any darkness attacks, which is slightly disappointing. You'll note that their defense is up. We're gonna go ahead and just lower one of them to start with. They're not strong against anything, so we're gonna want to go full out on these guys.
That's some thick skin.
I can still do this.
You're fine, don't worry about it. We're gonna go ahead and hit them with full on attacks, like we currently group attacks like this, hitting all enemies. Didn't do as much damage to either of them. Okay. Let's go ahead and lower this guy's defense. I believe it counteracts it. It doesn't actually replace it. So if you look, yeah, now they're just their defense is not lowered. It's just back to normal.
Yosuke pounded an enemy!
There we go. Use ice on the ice guy.
It's over.
It's fine with me. Awesome. So we'll be fighting those guys later. I believe that they have an item that we will need, so let's go ahead and change the persona. Oh, that's not useful. It just it doesn't do anything, so that'll just go away. It's fine. And we get a Fafua attack. That's really useful. Let's go ahead and heal a little bit. You'll note that I'm running a little low on some SP there. We're fine for now. When we get low enough, I'll let you know. Alright, so let's go ahead and go up to the next floor. Oh, voices, eh? Uh-oh. Oh, this must be actual Kanji's voice, not his other self. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and use Go Home. You see we have 8 of them right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the fox and heal. And we'll be right back. Alright, we've gone ahead and healed. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the Velvet Room and do some fusing. I don't know what I'm gonna fuse, but we'll find out. Alright, welcome back. So the first thing I'm gonna use here in the Velvet Room is gonna be Principality. You'll note here that there's a forecast bonus for this guy. Let's go ahead and look and see what the forecast bonus says. Yeah, so it gets a bonus Social Link XP, and Miragi is actually added. That is the multiple fire attacks. So let's go ahead and fuse. Go ahead and fuse Principality. One of the big things to note, we are level 19, so if you go to like a level 20 persona, it'll show as blacked out. That means you can't fuse it yet. So the one I want to fuse is going to be using the Valkyrie and the Saki Mitama, I believe that's pronounced. I don't even know. Not the other one, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so the skills I'm going to personally choose. I'm going to go ahead and choose Garu, Bufu, the Zio, and the Mukunda. We want to go ahead and keep that. So, yes. Let's go ahead and do that. I went ahead and saved before this, so if this fails, I'm going to be reloading, depending on what it might use. And we will definitely talk about mistakes later. Alright, so we've got Principality, luckily no failures there. And we get some bonus XP from both the fusion forecast and from our social links, so. Alright, so we get the bonus skill. And she's now up to level 20. Okay, so that's going to be the first thing we fuse. I don't think we can definitely not fuse any of this stuff, but you can see some of the stuff in the future that we'll be fusing. Here's Aries. Yeah, we can fuse gods. just heads up. I don't think there's anything else that I necessarily want to fuse at the moment. Let me go ahead and take a look here. Let me go ahead and go through some of this to see what else I might want. It may be useful to have a persona that is strong against lightning, so I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. I think we're not going to do it right now, but in the future we're going to be fusing this little sheep guy here. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. You'll note that he nullifies electric attacks. The main boss of this dungeon has a thing with electricity, and actually physical attacks too, but I'm not too worried about those. Definitely the electric attack, which is his main, massive attack. It can do quite a bit of damage if we're not defending, and I've had some problems with that in the past, so I'm going to go ahead and leave the Velvet Room for now. We're not going to do that quite at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and do some leveling up first. I'm going to actually save before we go any further. Try and get as many words into a sentence as I possibly can. So let's go ahead. We're going to do one more floor. Might as well. We're all healed up and everything. I don't think there's any new enemies. Oh, there's a couple new enemies that we can probably face. I don't remember if we faced the Phantom Master or not. But there's no major new enemies until the next floor, so let's go ahead and start running through this. You'll note that the enemies are starting to get a lot smaller. Not good. I absolutely positively hate it when I miss. Oh, Chie-chan is a little bit damaged there, so let's go ahead and heal her. Alright, let's move on. Yeah, I completely whiffed that one. That was not good. Alright, let's see here. Let's kill this guy. Alright, that was exciting. By exciting, I mean ow. The Nizam beasts are a little tough. No worries, we'll be fine. We're definitely on track. This has been a straight path so far. Alright, so Chie leveled up there. You can get anything new. Wasn't very exciting, which is monopolizing Cupids. I really don't like their panic attack, but that's alright. Let's get this item. Super. What is that? Does this say supersonic? Where is that at? Yeah, yep, that's what it is. So that raises the... I think it's for 3 turns. I think everything's for 3 turns, so... yeah. How exciting. Alright, let's keep going here. You'll note that I healed, so I'm lower on money than I was. You can hear that rattling in the background? Yeah, that's death. Death is about, we're not... What I meant to say is that death is in a chest, and I didn't know we were gonna run into a guy like that, so... yeah. Luckily, we didn't. I believe that death resets after you've been in a battle, so he vanishes. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I don't know why I did that. Let's go ahead and use Dia on everybody. Get Dia in there. There we go. Alright, I think we've gone ahead and cleared all this floor, so go on to move on to the next floor. Pride, huh? Never lose to what? You're fine. Don't worry, it's kind of a weird place. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and go back out to the entrance. Got floor 5. Should probably heal. And save. And next time, well, we'll be moving on up. The steamy bathhouse has 10 floors, so we've got 5 more to go. And well, I will see you next time.